today we have to start chapter number 9. Chapter number 9 is differentiation, right? You have learned in previous or not differentiation?
No.
Okay. So first of all, we have a starter activity. In this case, we have to simplify some terms. For example, first term is a raised to the power 6 multiply by a raised to the power 7, right? If we just simplify it, you can see that here we have two numbers which have some powers, and the basis of these numbers are same, both are a, so it means that their power will be added, so it will becomes a raised to the power 6 plus 7 is equals to a raised to the power 13. Understand or not?
Ye-
Okay.
Yes.
Next is same. The two numbers are dividing. It means that their bases are same. So we can subtract these two numbers powers. So it will become 7 a raised to the power 7 minus 3. So it will becomes a raised to the power 7 plus 3. That will be equals to a raised to the power 10. Right? Do you have any problem?
No.
Okay. So part C, D also are same. Now you can see that here we have part E. Now we have a number, and some power of this number is given, and the whole power of this number is also given. So when we simplify it, we can easily write it as a raised to the power 2 multiply by minus 1. It means that the number's power and then the whole power, the both powers are multiplied to each other, it will becomes a raised to the power minus 2. So this is the negative power. When we convert it into positive power, we just change the fraction of this number, so it will becomes 1 over a raised to the power 2. Understand? This is your
Yes.
part E. Part F is same. Part G, H, I all are same. J, K, L. Now M is now you can see that here we have two numbers that are dividing each other. A divided by B and the whole square is given. If two numbers are dividing and the whole power is given, so we can separate their powers. So it will becomes a raised to the power 2 over b raised to the power 2. Do you have any problem?
No.
Okay. Again, in part n, both numbers are multiplied. If we separate the powers, this 3 can be written as a square raised to the power 3 multiply by b raised to the power minus 4 whole power 3. Now this question is same like the previous, from part E to part L. We can multiply the power, so it will becomes a raised to the power 6, and this will becomes b raised to the power minus 12. So minus 12 can be converted into positive 12 by just reciprocal it. So it will becomes a raised to the power 6 multiply by 1 over b raised to the power 12. This is its simplest form. Understand or not?
Yes.
Again, this power will also be of m raised to the power minus 1. This power will also be of n raised to the power 3. Part S, T all are same. Now in part U, you can see that the power is of all these three terms. So it will becomes a raised to the power 8 whole power minus 1 over 2. Also b square whole power minus 1 over 2 over c raised to the power 6 whole power minus 1 over 2. Understand? Then
Yes.
you can multiply the powers. This can be written as a raised to the power 8 multiplied by minus 1 over 2. So this 2 can be cancelled out by 8. 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. So a raised to the power minus 4 is given. Next one, this 2 is cancelled out by this 2. When we simplify it, its answer will be b raised to the power minus 1. And also over c raised to the power 6. This 2 can be just cancelled out by this 6. And your answer will be c raised to the power minus 3. This is your simplified answer. If we change the fractions or we just convert it into reciprocal form, then all the powers will becomes positive. It will have c raised to the power 3 over a raised to the power 4 and b. This is your simplest form. Do you understand or not?
Yes.
Okay, next is again m v raised to the v part is m square over x whole raised to the power minus 1. This can be solved by easy method. How? It will becomes the first method is that we can write it as m square whole power minus 1. We just separate the powers x minus 1. So when we simplify it, this power is multiplied by into the power. It will becomes m raised to the power minus 2 over x raised to the power minus 1 is as it is. Now we have to just change we just reciprocal these terms to make the powers positive. So it will becomes x over m square, right? This is your simplified answer. The other simplified method is that here we have m square over x raised to the power minus 1, right? If we just reciprocal it, your negative power will becomes positive. So its answer will be x over m square. We just reciprocal the whole term and your power minus 1 convert it into positive 1. So positive 1 power of x will be simple x and positive 1 power of m square will be simple m square. So both answers are same. Do you understand? The both methods are not.
Yes.
Okay. In the last question, you can see that here we have three powers of the same numbers. For example, a cube b raised to the power minus 8 whole power minus 1 over 3 and then whole power is 2, right? Now we just write it as a cube whole power minus 1 over 3 and then whole power 2, right? Again, b raised to the power minus 8 whole power minus 1 over 3 and then whole power 2. Understand? Now we just multiply all the powers. It will becomes a raised to the power 3 multiply by minus 1 over 3 multiply by 2. So this 3 is cancelled out by this 3. So a's power will becomes minus 2, right? Again for this case, we can write it as b8 multiply by minus 1 over 3 multiply by 2. So it will becomes b raised to the power minus 16 over 3. So when we simplify it, your answer will be 1 over a square dot 1 over b raised to the power 16 over 3. Do you understand? This is your simplified answer. Do you have any problem?
No.
Okay, this is your starter activity. Now we have to do the next